Like, so my question is, are butterflies like chickens where they'll lay eggs regardless? Or will they only lay eggs if they're fertile?
Perfect. Perfect.
What's up, guys? So, do I have a butterfly update for you? So, as you guys know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I posted a video raising painted lady butterflies. From my research, painted ladies can live like about 2 to 4 weeks. We're at like week 3.5 right now. I was not expecting them to live more than 2 weeks for some reason. I don't know, I just wasn't expecting it. Also because unfortunately a handful of them did start to die, but there are still 5 in there that are going strong, going so strong. You might be wondering why they're in this contraption. So for the last 2 weeks, I've had them in my room, just in the blue pop-up enclosure that came with them. So far, you know, the entire time, that didn't have any problems. It's been great, except for the fact that there were a few nights that I did wake up to the flapping of wings in the cage. So they were a bit noisy, but other than that, no complaints. So yesterday or the day before, I went to, go check on them, go see what was up, and I witnessed one of them laying an egg. Yeah, plot twist. We had seen the butterflies actually mating in there like a week or 2 ago, like not long after they were born, they were in there mating. And we were like, oh, scandalous. I wonder if they'll lay eggs, because there's been a few situations where we've had monarchs in cages for a couple of days, whether it's been like a storm or something like that, and monarchs will not, I mean, at least in my experience, or maybe I just didn't have them as long as I've had these guys, monarchs will not lay on anything that isn't milkweed. And I really thought that was like the case for most butterflies, like they'll only lay their eggs on the host plant of like what caterpillars will eat so that they know they have a food source. But apparently painted ladies will just lay on a mesh enclosure, which I had seen some videos online of people that had had moths. There was a video on TikTok of this girl that had this gorgeous pink moth, but she had it like, she had a jar open for it so that it had a little refuge place, and she checked back the next day. She wasn't keeping it. There like wasn't a lid on it, but the moth was like happily in the jar. And yeah, she checked back the next day and the moth had laid eggs inside the jar. So with that, and I thought about the fact that these guys are kind of like farmed, so it might be genetically not in them anymore to need to lay on something green. So long story short, I was very shocked that they actually laid eggs on the mesh enclosure, because I wasn't expecting that. And I wasn't expecting there to be like 50 eggs. There's like 50 to 100 eggs in there right now, but they're so small it's so hard to get footage of because the camera tries to focus on the mesh and not the eggs. But they're a light blue color. I'll try and get footage of them. So as soon as I realized that, because the eggs are literally on the blue mesh, on, you know, the edge, on the holes of the mesh. So my biggest fear was that they would come out of the egg and just go right through the holes of the mesh, and because there's no food for them in there, like where are they gonna go? So I figured I would put them in a double enclosed situation. So long story short, I'm not sure what is going to come of those guys. I don't know if all the eggs are going to hatch. Honestly, I don't know. Got them all contained in here for now, so if they come out of there, they can't get through the mesh that is this, even no matter how tiny they are. And I've got a little piece of thistle right there. The hard part here is the caterpillars that I got sent came with food. I've never raised painted ladies, so I don't know like what their preferred food is. And when you Google it, it says, oh, they'll eat like any leafy greens. Which is just such a like bizarre new concept to me because I'm used to monarchs that only eat milkweed. That's the one thing that they eat. I mean, I guess the swallowtails ate dill and fennel and stuff, but still, so I don't know exactly what to feed the caterpillars when and if they do come out. But I did find out that like in the wild they will eat thistle. So my brother went and grabbed 2 thistle plants from the yard and we put them in some water, the roots. Here we go. So yeah, so I have a little piece of thistle in there for them right now, but hopefully, yeah, if they come out, that will work as food. My only thing is I'm not sure if they've continued to mate and I haven't seen it, or if, like, so my question is, are butterflies like chickens where they'll lay eggs regardless? Or will they only lay eggs if they're fertile? Do all those eggs in there have a caterpillar in them? Or are they all, like, from what I read, like, apparently the butterflies will mate and then hold on to the goods until they lay an egg, so I don't know. I don't know how long they've been laying eggs because I'd had them for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe even it had been 3 weeks. I only discovered the eggs like yesterday or the day before. So I feel really bad because I feel like I might have potentially like crushed some, not knowing. But anyways, so we've got potential new butterflies on the way, and we've got some that are in decay. So I thought today, I thought I would make a necklace with them. Okay, so hear me out, right? Okay, hear me out. When I was in Salem in September, because I went in September and not October when the crowds would be there because COVID. So when I was in Salem, I saw these necklaces that were butterfly wings, essentially. So I ordered some little necklace frames on Amazon, all different little shapes, and I thought I would put their wings. So I also have my resin, and yeah, so the one, like, okay, so the, like, this guy right here, he died first. Unfortunately, he came out of the chrysalis and only one wing was still stuck in the chrysalis. So when he came out, only one wing was like full. So like this guy would be a perfect candidate to make a necklace with because unlike this guy that is like very full and nearly perfect wings, this one I might like put in resin as a whole, like I've done with my other monarch and swallowtail. I might just preserve him as a whole. Now I'm gonna take the wing off of this guy. So I'm not gonna put that on camera. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the wing and I'll be right back. I realize this probably seems so morbid, but like they died of natural causes. I didn't do anything. So I got the wings. Now I'm going to try and well, actually first, okay, so first I'm gonna spray them with this spray glue so that when I put them in the resin, the wings don't lose their color, because I tried to put a small white moth in resin in a little resin necklace like a month or 2 ago, and it came out transparent because I guess the scales came off the wings with like the resin. So when you use like a spray glue, it'll lock those scales on there kind of thing. So. Watch out, Tate. This is just glue, it's fine. Okay, so now those are sprayed and it does dry clear. It does dry a little like blotchy, so I might try and smear it a little bit. Yeah. Give it a good coating. Oh, uh-oh, see, I'm losing scales when I do that. So, give it a little pat. Put them on the edges so in case they stick, I can still pull them off. And so while those are drying, because obviously it's not ready to put in yet, I'm gonna fill a couple of necklaces like halfway with resin so that then I can lay the wings and then fill on top of it. Does that make sense? I'm not sure which shape the wings are gonna fit into or look best in, so I've got a few of each shape, and so I'm gonna fill them halfway. So I have my mask that virtually does nothing with resin on, and I've got the window open, so we're good. I'm just doing a very small amount, honestly, because I don't need a lot. I was watching the resin bubbles pop and I was like, let me try, because usually like I'll use my heat gun over top and make the bubbles pop, but I was like, let me see, because before, sometimes if you take this cup and put it in a cup of warm water, that'll really help the bubbles pop, but I was like, I don't feel like getting up and getting a cup of water right now. So let me see if I just like warm up the side of the cup. Yeah, the cup started caving in because it started melting. So I really hope the resin still works the same. Hopefully there's no melted plastic in it now. So here we go. Yeah, huge mess, but I think they're filled like halfway. Yeah, we'll let them dry and see. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. I should get gloves. I came over to check on them and I immediately saw this one and thought it would be really cool. Oh, okay, if I don't rip the wing. Let me try and get the wing off here. So my thought was, I'd put this one down like this. It would overlap. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I think that looks sick. So now I'm gonna put more resin over it, and that'll be it. Nice. I'm trying to get the bubbles out. I think that's gonna be dope. Okay, so I also prepared some more wings. So since I have a bit more resin, let's see what we can do. Nice. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. So this one and this one both have 2 wings in it, and this one just has 1 because I went to put it down and it was all that fit. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I still have this one, and yeah, so yeah. Okay, so it's the next morning. Yeah, Tatum's playing. It's been like 15 hours, so hopefully the necklaces are ready to come out. Let's see if I can get a satisfying shot. Oh yeah. Oh, it comes right off. Oh, and this one's attached to it. Okay, that might be a problem. Oh. Oh, it's coming clean right off the edge, really? Oh. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's coming right off. Last time I made a necklace, I had to cut all of this off the side. Oh, this is dope. I'm sure these are gonna be similar. Yep. Okay. Oh, but it's coming right off. Oh, wow. That's so weird. The edges on this one, I should probably still like file it a little bit. But the edges, like, the resin snapped off on these ones, and I think it was because they had more straight edges, where this circle one, I had to do a bit more work to cut it away. Maybe a little filing, a little sprucing up, but I did it. And they're not super full of bubbles. There's like no bubbles at all. I think this one's probably my favorite though. Like, what? That's so cool.
Well, unfortunately for these two, I'm gonna need to get like little hooks so that I can turn them into necklaces.
Don't mind my pruny, clammy hands, but wow, that's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to, I don't know, see, because these wings are pretty dark. Makes it a little hard to see, but I think it's cool. So I went to Michael's and got some goodies. Got little rings in all different colors so that I can match them. I got some chains that are probably going to turn me green, but you know. Got these little pliers so that I can open the little jumper loops. And then I also got these so that I can make spell jar necklaces. Now I've got to master the art of trying to put the jumper loops on these. So I don't, okay. I don't know which pair I'm supposed to use. I think these look like cutters. So do I use these or these? Yeah, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Wow, these are strong. How am I supposed to? Okay, of course, as soon as I stopped recording, I got it, but I just used the two of them and pulled. Okay, so now, loop it. It's so hard with clammy hands, holy shit. I got it, I think. That should be good enough. Hopefully the chain fits. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so I'm gonna open it back up and close it around the chain. That's the only idea I can come up with. Okay, so that was literally so hard to do, and it's still super lopsided. But I don't think it's gonna fall off. Yeah, it's not gonna fall off, but that's probably going to scratch the heck out of my neck or chest, so I'm sure I'll get pissed off about that. And close it. Beautiful. Nicely done. That's better. You literally cannot open these packages without making a mess. So, in case anyone was wondering. Like, I never thought jewelry making was a walk in the park, but holy crap. Wait a minute. Am I gonna need to put two on here? But then I'm still gonna have to open this one to be able to get the chain through it, I think. Okay, I got it. They're all done now. Yay, time to model them. We've got number one. I love it so much. I love the little length of the chain. Let me turn the flash on. Here she is. I love it. I love it. That's pretty sick. We've got number two. It's a little bit longer, but kind of dig it. By kinda, I mean I very much dig it. Try and not get the flash on the resin. Okay, so number three is a little long. Little long. You know, if you're wearing like a layered look, if you had a bunch of necklaces on, or I don't know. Look cool if it was like right here. But she's a little long. So, I don't know, might exchange the chains for different ones. I don't know. She's still cool, hanging below my boobs. This one gives off very witchy vibes though, the long necklace. And I was really excited to add jumpers to all these other little necklaces that I've made over the last few weeks, but the jumpers are too small. Yeah, the resin's too thick. So I will have to get different jumpers for these, but they have pretty little gemstones in them. And is that a hair? No, okay, I got it off. But can we just appreciate how cute these other little necklaces I've made are? This one's got red jasper in it. And this one's got blue lapis. And these are a nice little mixy mix. I don't know, I think they're so cute. And then I had these little fruits. And so I thought these strawberry lemonade necklaces were just really cute. Some are just lemonade. I don't know, I think they're really cute. I want to wear them. Anyways, I think that about wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My brother, when I was showing him how I made these, was like, oh, are you gonna sell those? Because with the more painted lady eggs coming, I have the potential to make a decent amount of these if it was something that people wanted, and if people could understand that I'm doing ethically, like I'm not killing the butterflies to make these by any means, like they're living their full life, and then once they pass, I did make these. I would never ever ever kill a butterfly or any insect to make jewelry with it. So yeah, I think it would be really cool if anyone wanted to buy these. I'll get better at making them, but I mean, so far for my first shot, it's pretty good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and want to see more, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.